Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this whole thing is LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Got exciting things going on today. Something I'm trying for the first time, I guess. I have recorded some stuff that I played offline, or not offline, but not live. And I'm going to try and play it through here to show you all the excitement of what has happened and how badly I failed offline. Just 20 minutes, I think it is. I can look at the thing. 23 minutes. There we go. That's what it says. So isn't that fun? We'll do that, and then we'll be back live to do more Evil Dead. Why are we doing it this way? Because I wanted to play a game of this and didn't want to bother to stream it live. So I thought, I'll record it and I'll put it ready for the next one. I could play it at double speed or even faster than that, but I don't think I'm going to. Because, you know, it's hard enough to understand and see my amazing gameplay with all of my great reflexes and etc. without, without it being at double speed. So that's what we're going to do for the first 20 minutes of here. And we hope to see me attempting the first mission again and, playing just as well as I ever do. Huzzahs. But after that, then we will be back to me playing the game live. Alright? That is the excitement that is today's exciting thing. Doesn't that sound exciting? Anyway, let us flip over to the screen. I am still there. Well, I'm going to have to turn that camera off, aren't I? So that you can see the me that is not there, that is behind the camera. And here we go. And I will leave it up to Let's Play Richard to tell you all the exciting things. Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this is LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And as you can see from here, this is Evil Dead the game. Now, I'm not live right now. This is me recording it when I just want one more go. Yeah. And I just want to try and do the mission that I was trying and failing miserably at, which is just mission 1, because I'm doing horribly at it. And, I can't do this and, not record it just in case I do beat it, because that would be horrible. So, here we are. Missions. Mission 1. Let's get this on and see if we can do it. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I can kind of remember the controls. I should be doing okay with that. So, let's see if we can do it this time. If I can do it in 1, that'd be great. Find the stuff. I mean, if there was a way to leave a trap right there, that'd be great. Oops, went through the wrong door there. Shut up, Henrietta, wife of the archaeologist whose name temporarily escapes me. Probably permanently escapes me, actually. Right, there we go. Alright. Now twist the tree. No, you're not anything. You're just interesting scenery. Alright, here's our exciting box. Open the box. Hey, we're getting 2 things this time. Excellent. Alright, not going to be using the amulet. Going to save those for the boss fight. Because I think that works out better that way. Though I'm not entirely certain. Haven't found anybody yet. Where is someone to attack me? Ah, there's someone. That's you dealt with. Then there should be someone right there. There we go. Yep. Oh. You caught me.
Back to hell for you.
Oh. No? Ah, I'll go over here. Ah, that was me using the long wind-up attack. Getting tagged slightly there. Hello, everybody. Oh, hey. Dead in one. That's good. All right. Wait a minute. Over here, and two more. And back. And we'll stand around for a little while, letting ourselves get unafraid. Yeah, I'm close enough to the thing to do it. There we go. Just checking I have it ready to go. Which I do. So, onwards! There's a trunk over there I can use, and then there's you over here.
I'm reloading.
Yep, I am reloading. Oh hey, there is a shotgun down over there. I didn't think there was. Oh, missed. Ah! Got tagged there. Oh, come on. Oh, god damn it. I was pressing the reloading button and not the die button. Alright, but there we go. Now I am at max colas, so I will eat one. Or drink a cola. And look, here we are.
Delicious.
Yummy, yummy. Collect that. So that's 25 and 2. And the other one is 25 and 0. So it looks like picking up a weapon, it comes with the ammo. Or at least in this instance it does. Now you, probably going to give me a shemp as well. There's a shemp cola. There's an amulet. Okay. So I've got 3. I've got almost full health. Ooh, there's some... Ow. Why, I don't know why I wasn't shooting there. That was just me being stupid and not pressing the button.
Still swinging. Who's next?
Never mind. Onwards to the shovel shack. Right, don't want to go through that one. I think there's a... Can I? No? I bet I'm gonna trigger it over here then instead. A portal trapped, that's what they keep calling it. There's another amulet. There we go, and there's a Shem Cola over here. Go to Linda's grave and dig up her head. So we'll drink down another one, pick up that, and move on out. Now, you Should have waited, should have checked. Oh! Someone behind me as well. I mean, I don't even know why I don't need... Oh, I missed you. There we go. I say, I don't even need this epic chainsaw.
Groovier than this.
When it does 30 more damage, better dismemberment and better balance damage. But I'm gonna go and get the epic one in a minute. I don't know. I'm not going over there because I think that still has the trap on it. Nope. There we go. Oh shit. Someone behind me as well? Oh.
One down, gazillion to go.
Oh.
Then you get what's back one by one if I have to.
Yep. That's exactly. Maybe I shouldn't be running along the road, eh?
You, one down.
Continues to run along road. Even after saying shouldn't be doing that.
Eat this.
Yeah, I kicked you. That took a lot of your balance damage, which is great. Still 100 meters away. Wow, I really have taken the long route, haven't I? Uh-oh. Someone right behind me there. Hey, I was pushing... Oh, maybe I didn't have the stamina. Thought I heard the sound of a chest around, but obviously not. Ah, take Lenza said to a work shed. Finish this thing once and for all. Oh, what's that? Where are you? There you are.
Do I have to tell you who I am?
Ash? Ash, honey? I'm sorry. Why won't you? You left me here, Ash.
Oh. Okay, there's one. But there must be more. There we go, there's someone. And then we'll reload that one. Hello, big guy. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh. Hey, you.
I got a little surprise for you in the workshop.
There we go. I've got Linda's head, finishing the job. It's going to be a battle. I was able to reload in the middle of that.
What's in the workshed, Ash? Why are you taking me there?
Workshed, as they say. Where's the... Ah! Get me over. Yep, let me stay well away from that tree.
Ashley, it's me. It's Linda. I'm still here. Please save me.
Alright. Chock full of helpful items. Hello.
You're looking at a guy with nothing left to lose.
Is there somebody over here? Ah! Behind me. Oh, come on. I'm not going to die here. Right, time for another cola.
Good old.
Yeah. Somewhere around here. Oh, I can't carry any more matchsticks. Right, okay, there's our...
Please, Ash, don't take me to the shed. You love
So,
me.
plus 20 damage. And 3 dismemberment and 3 balance bar. Okay. Oh, and then over there. Hello. You are going to give me...
Please, don't let them take me away.
Wow, look at that. Plus 180 damage. Fire rate is slightly greater. Better dismemberment, better balance bar, but still takes 2 seconds, I guess, to reload.
Useless. In time will come for you.
I don't think there's any more Shemp Cola or anything up here. So, off we go. Let's see if we can actually do it this time.
Your hands forever.
When we get close, that's when we'll pop a amulet, give us a shield.
Ash, help me, please. Don't let them take me away again. Please.
I mean, this isn't helping. It's not helping either, but hey. I guess I could turn it on all the time because I'm not going to run out of battery. Well, even if I do run out of battery, it's not going to matter.
It's me. It's Linda. I'm still
Oh.
here. Please save me.
Can't fit under there. Okay, good to note. There you are. I heard you. There we go. It's dealt with you.
You are old. Slow.
Yeah! Oh, slow and pathetic. I'm also the one with the chainsaw, which appears to be not attached to my...
Ash?
Alright, here we are.
Ash, honey, I'm better now. Why won't you look at me?
I
You
have a
love
shield
me,
now.
Ash. What's in the work shed, Ash? Why are you taking me here?
Yeah, you're gonna jump out of there in a minute, but you know what? I'm gonna stand here and just lower my fear for a second. I just wondered if she was already out before we go over there.
I am
Alright.
of your love. You did this to her.
Ah, you put the barrel here instead in front. Oh no. Ah! Alright, well that's got rid of part of there. Hello. Where are you? Am I reloaded? No, reload. So that I can... Yep, reload. Oh. Break a shield. There we go. Run away. Turn. Oh. Ah. Oh well, that'll get part of my shield.
I can smell a fresh soul.
Reload. While I run around. Then let me pop a... Oh, that was you doing... Woo! Look at that. I actually did it. Amazing. I have learned. And there's the head in there. Survivor Ash Williams, Ash vs. Evil Dead, extras, recording, mission, party down! Well, let's have a look and see what exciting things we get out of it. Party down. Bad news is that a couple of punks stole Ash's classic ride. The really bad news is that the Necronomicon was in the trunk. Those Joros messed with the book. We're all screwed, but Ash has a plan. Lure the thieves back by gathering up some Wiseman's brew and throwing a party of the century. Ah, so this is from the TV series. Okay. Alright, and let's have a listen.
This is Professor Raymond Noby and Associate Professor Ed Getley, Department of Ancient History, log entry number 1. Here at Castle Kandar with my wife Henrietta and daughter Annie, I believe we have made several astounding finds. In addition to commonplace weaponry of the late 13th and early 14th centuries, we believe we have uncovered clear evidence of the distinct combination of sulfur, carbon, and potassium nitrate unique to modern gunpowder.
Until now, gunpowder was believed to have been in use only in China and the Middle East during this time period. We found residue on arrowheads and a payload that appears to have been fired from a catapult. Remarkable discoveries.
And here was the first to unearth a mass grave of soldiers just 10 meters north of the castle's curtain wall.
Strangely, the soldiers' skeletal remains seem to have been clothed in their armor after death, when decomposition of the skin had already taken place.
Spirits and expectations are high, as the four of us plan to explore the castle's rear chamber tomorrow. This is Professor Raymond Noby and Associate Professor Ed Getley, Department of Ancient History, log entry number 1. Here at Castle Kandar with my wife Henrietta and daughter Annie, I believe we have made several astounding finds. In addition to commonplace weaponry of the late 13th and...
Yeah, so you're just repeating what was said there. That was great. That is amazing. That was them talking about, hey, we found gunpowder. That's because Ash made gunpowder in Army of Darkness, the third Evil Dead movie. And the skeletons being clothed in clothes was because they were risen from the grave and then clothed in armor in order to fight. What a fun thing to acknowledge there. Yeah, collection, because now I can see. There we go, level 1. What is Ash's specific skill? Activates an active skill that generates an explosion, damaging enemy's balance bar. Okay. An El Jefe. An aura that affects all survivors within range, increasing their fear resistance and the damage they inflict. Nice. And yeah, these are all just the standard ones, aren't they? We've only got the default outfit. Shop smart. Shop air smart. Go on, show me the character. What have you got to say?
I've been called a lot of things. El Jefe, the savior of humanity, the boomstick butcher with the chainsaw hand. The truth is, I'm just your everyday, charming, ruggedly handsome dude from Michigan. I didn't ask for any of this, but when Evil picked a fight with Ashley J. Williams, they picked the wrong dude.
Yeah, look at that ass. And then the chin. I think there's a thing, ongoing thing in there, which is about his ass, and I think you've seen that in the TV series. I might be wrong, which would be horribly embarrassing for me at this point. But there we go. Okay. And there we'll spend that skill point, as he has a skill point on the only skill he's got. And you can't use those ones yet. 6 more points in the skill tree, so just anywhere. Increase the range of your aura skills. Right, let's take that out. Oh, it's just 1 more point and 1 in the previous skill. Right. Because I'm be interested to see how that works. Because that has 2 links. Right, that one there and there. So I want to know if it needs 1 in each of them or 1 in either of them. But that'll be something to find out when I have done other stuff. Save changes. Well, huzzah! Isn't that fun? We have new Ash. And we have a new mission. I presume we'll be playing as Old Ash in this one. Seems we've just unlocked. But that will be for another time, as I only had a short while to do this. So, thank you very much for being here. I expect I will play this at the beginning of a day where I will be like in the chatting away. This is only like 20 minutes or so that I've done this. So, I will see you in just a moment when we are done here. And look. Alright, thanks very much. How about I unmute my mic? Then, yeah. I was going to say, now you know I'm back. Winning banter unheard, I was going to say. I am back, I am the real one, they were the fake one. You can tell that because I am wearing a grey t-shirt and they were wearing a black one. And that is the entirety of the difference. Ho ho ho. How exciting. Well, look at that. I managed to do it in one. That was, it's obviously the pressure of being on stream and being watched by so many eyes that makes me bad at video games. Yep, that is my story and I am sticking to it. But, first time indeed, particularly with no vowels. Alright, so, now I'm going to fire up the Evil Dead and we can continue and see what this second mission is like. Won't that be fun? I mean, that is the idea of this stream. So yes, I hope it is fun. I'm assuming you can hear, but not see that. You should be on. Yeah, you can see the. Okay, so you can see the thing in the bottom corner, but for some reason, it didn't want to show you the loading screen. You know, which is probably a better thing. Ah. Oh, here we are. And look, now there is Old Ash on the title screen. So, let's have a look at this exciting second one and see what we get. Ooh, we get funeral attire and Nobi recording too. Who will funeral attire be for? Will it be for one of the bad guys? Probably not. Alright, well, party down. Bad news, a couple of punks stole Ash's classic ride. The really bad news is that the Necronomicon was in the trunk. These joyriders messed with the book and we're all screwed, but Ash has a plan. Lure the thieves back to the gathering by gathering up some Wiseman's brew and throwing a party of the century, or the party of the century. I seem to recall this is actually an episode in the TV series. Alright, so what have I got? Okay, no chainsaw for me. No gun either. And no active skills. Alright. Collect bottles of Wiseman brew. Okay, so they seem to be all over the place. Oh, I'll have a shampoo. I'll have some special weapon ammo. No idea what the special weapon is. Long gun ammo, and handgun ammo, so we can have all of the guns. Or one of the guns, but, you know, any choice that we want. Now it's a racing game. It could be a racing game. Alright, we'll have our boomstick.
Time to let the boomstick do the talking.
Ah, and we got a shovel. Yeah, alright, okay. We'll have a shovel.
The right tool for the
does a lot
job.
more damage, even if it slows things down. Oh. That'll get rid of the boomstick.
Long range,
right?
close up. I don't care. They're all going down.
Okay, so that's got 6 and 10, and that's got 2 and 6. Ah, let's go with a classic, eh? And
There. Now you can see how
Yes.
good I look.
no, don't use it. All right, I won't. The big blood stuck up on the Wiseman brew and get this party started. So I got one of them. No, I've not got any of them. But there's like meant to be one right here. Did I just miss it? Am I an idiot? I mean, that much is obvious. No, that's the gun.
You See that, Deadites? I created light.
Is it out the back? Oh, it's over here. Alright.
Uh-huh. Medication time.
That was something going beep. Go away, phone. I don't need you to go beep right now. Let's carry on. Alright, so let's head up here. Got to remember my fear as well. Maybe I can manage it as we go along. Where is everybody? Are there no Deadites yet? Is this just a resource gathering thing? How come I was able to pick that up? You know, just by walking over it. Before I had to press Y. Hello? Oh, bottle. Should be pretty much standing on top of you. This isn't great that I keep... I can pick them up. I thought the red indicated that I was out. I guess red indicates that... okay. So are you gonna spring things on me? And I jumped. And I jumped.
I feel better. Stronger. Faster.
Do you? Right, okay. I don't know why. How did I miss you with that?
That's the limit.
Oh. Pressing the wrong buttons.
That was for Linda. And I'm not even winning. Well,
I like that he's got different lines recorded for his different times of life. Oh, I can't carry any more shrimp colas. Oh, and I'm almost dead. Hey, if only I had noticed that
don't
earlier.
think. Just drink.
Alright, I'm reasonably scared as well. Oh, is that a person? Yeah, there's a person. Oh, I guess red must mean that you're dodgy. Alright. Alright, well, I wanted to go and have a quick look at... I mean, this is where I was, right? I wonder if I've got less stamina as old Ash. Oh, okay. I wondered if there might be an item or something at these thing, swirly thing. You're not going to show me? Right there. Altar. There it is. It's the very bottom one. I just couldn't see it. Alright. Oh, and now I'm very scared. Hey, the fear meter on this guy is a lot higher up. I wonder if that's because of his class. Because he's a leader. Alright, well this is light. I can stay here. I should be losing. Yeah, I'm losing fear. I can look at the map while I'm doing that. Okay. Shockley Auto. Oh, this is Shockley Ball this one with his own hands. Ran himself into his own hands, choked him to death. Yeah, that seems like an Ash thing to have happen. Strange place, this cemetery. Lots of graves, but no bodies to be found at the Royal Oak Cemetery. A dead end. The cul-de-sac was once prime real estate. Now it's all gone to hell. Alright, well. Can I mark them? No, I can't. Alright. Well, let's go that way first of all, anyway. Send us off fear has lost. Saving the amulet for either when I'm almost dead or trying to save it for the end again, as it takes a lot less time to use an amulet than it does to drink a cola, or at least I think that's what it appears to be. Why is there a blue line over there? He said instantly getting distracted by things. Okay, this must be a light area. Oh, hey, matchsticks. And another amulet. And some more. Oh, I can't carry matchsticks. Which, given my username in most places, is concerning. Nothing on there. Alright. Let's just keep going forwards until we find... Hello! I see you. Ow! You can't be faster than me. Loud. Did you see that? I vaulted over that thing that you then destroyed.
Hey, never too early for his shimps.
He's almost dead. So yeah, I think I'm relying on the chainsaw.
Till the wheels fall off.
A delicious shimp cover.
Anybody need a light? Haha! I got 1,000,000 of them.
You're the same shovel I already have. Okay. Well, at least I'm not fearful. Oh, hey, can I get in the car? No, this one looks horrible and overrun. Well, that's got to be another bus shelter over there. Let's vaguely head for it. Is it the same bus shelter I was at? Looks like it. See? Sense of direction, I tell you. Alright, off the road. Hello, skeleton. Is there a... Oh, there is. Why are there altar sites all around this town? I thought building those was a good thing. Did they spring up? Hey! I dodged out of the way! Rip your own arm off. You got me to death now. I guess we're not going to find out. Anything? Oh, matches. Shemkola. And is that's not a knife I can pick up? Clearly it's a knife. I would like it instead of the shovel, please. No? Alright. Uh-oh. That's one of them evil trees that will come alive and smack me. Let's take a big old detour and then... Ah, there you are. Yeah, I hear somebody else. I guess these Deadites are here. Somebody else has already been messing with the book. Ah!
That's for Linda.
Alright. Ah, there you are. Well, this looks like an arena of death, if ever I saw one. Oh, okay. Reload time. Okay, so it's a lot. Wait, this is a shotgun, not the double barrel that I had before. No, I'll stick. Capacity is greater. I'd really like to know what this special weapon that I keep getting the ammo for is. Oh, a legendary pistol. Well, you know what? I will pick up the legendary pistol right now. Because I suspect... Oh, there's a legendary something else there. A legendary crossbow. Well, this must be the special.
Blimey. You know what? I didn't ask for this.
Oh, was that the tree? Alright. Okay, Shemkola. Oh, damn. I have been...
Makes me feel like a young buck again.
Yeah, my level is high. Hello.
That's for Linda.
Oh, almost dead. Fear has gone down though. Why has my fear gone down a lot more than Ah! Bleeding out. Oh well. Mission failed. Still, I don't feel I was doing horribly there. Even if I was. Okay, I wonder if we'll have to finish off by killing innocent people. So I guess...
You know what I call this? My hole puncher. Hey! See what I did? Still got it.
Nah, we'll stick with the shotgun. Yeah, okay, that is why. Because I have the shotgun, that is why I'm picking up the long ammo instantly without doing anything. That was everything, right? Yep. I wonder if I should leave this bottle for last, because it doesn't seem to trigger anything.
Medication time.
Let's go to the cemetery first, eh? Hello.
That's for Linda.
Again, because I forgot it was there. Sad trombone? Oh. That's it. I thought I turned those on because I noticed they were off. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. They should be. Right, apparently it turned off the chats as well. Which I hadn't noticed. There we go. Try again. Sad trombone me.
I feel better, stronger, faster.
There we go. There was a sad trombone. If ever I heard one. I mean, and clearly, as that sound effect indicates, I have never heard one. Reload. There we go. Now you're reloaded. Wow, you jumped so much. Which, you know,
That's for Linda.
last time. Too soon, that's... Oh. Nice sound through there. That was a complete cessation of sound. Oh! Wow! You horrible person. Quick, it's quiet now. Your prize is death. Yeah, maybe they're too quiet. I mean, they were what I recorded originally.
Time to let the boomstick do the talking.
Did it work? I mean, I assume it worked. I hear it at the very least, if you do not. I'll have to work that out if you're not hearing it.
That one's for you, Chet.
Alright, Royal Oak Cemetery. Sounds distorted, but it could be doubling or something.
That's for Linda.
Well, 1 second. Let me just double check that I haven't got that set up twice on there. No? Well, I will investigate that when I'm not in the middle of getting or losing to a game. A-E-I-O-U. Sometimes. Why? Was that better or worse? Or better than worse? it is playing it through here for me, and then definitely something funky, something to look into later. Okay. Well, I will look forward to listening to it on the recording. I'm finding out what is going on. Can I just get over here? Can I get in this way? Vault! There we go. There's the thing. Oh, yeah. Ammos. You know what? The tree, giving you a wide berth. Let's use
Long range, close up. I don't care. They're all going down.
Yep. Let's try it.
Till the wheels fall off.
Oh. Why are you aiming things when you're not... Reload. Dodging power. Yeah, you dead. Let's go with the pistol. Oh, no, I didn't mean reload. Anything else? Oh, that's the shotgun. That does more damage. It's got less ammo capacity. Nah, we'll stick with this. And we'll have ourselves a lovely shampoo.
Hey, never too early for his shimps.
Got me again.
It's gonna hurt you way more than it's gonna hurt me.
Proximity portal. No, shit was there. There's a dead person. Or a soon-to-be dead person. There's light. This is where I started. Hey. I don't want to be... Why are you beeping at me? I turned you off. Oh, because you've turned yourself on to turn the alarm on. Right, that's great. Ah, the trials and tribulations of my life, eh? Alright, so... We've been up there, haven't we? Did we go to this one? We didn't go to Dead End. So, let's head south. Oh, look at all these other places that we could go to. House Hut, Railway Loop, Camp Greenbird, Fairway Campground. Once possible, Faison Farm. The once profitable farmstead fell on hard times when the crops mysteriously began to rot. Some say the deceased farmer still roams the land. Then again, a lot of deceased people roam the land. Harry's houses. When the first ray of sunshine hits on Harry's houses, you'll know why so many people here stop to enjoy the view. Alright, well, okay, but we want to go south to look at Dead End. Can I leap over this? Nope. Oh, I haven't got any colas, have I? I should have gone to the other place where I know there's lots of colas. Never mind. Look out for shimmering in the air to indicate that... Indicate a portal, I was going to say. Ignore the tree. Oh, hey. Well, there's two different houses I can go in, but there's also this lovely light. Two of you.
See that, Deadites? I created light.
Doesn't appear to be a lot of hidden items in these missions, or at least in the first 2 missions. Why would you place a portal there? What possible reason is there
Anybody
for a
need a
portal
light?
there?
Haha! I got 1,000,000 of them.
There's nothing here. How tiny are the children to be able to fit through that compared to Ash's body size? Alright, well, we gotta be able to leap over this. Yeah, there we go. Is there anything hiding beneath all of these bags? No. Okay. Hey, you. Oh. See that? That's
for Linda.
I came in through the door. I'd come in through somewhere else.
There.
And I've triggered.
Now you can see how good I look.
Oh, okay, that's what that sound is. It's the outside. Okay.
Who wants some?
Yeah, we'll have some. But I still haven't found... It's not just sitting in the middle, is it? Near this horrible tree. Ah, it's on the back.
Ah, I feel better. Stronger.
Get 10
Faster.
minutes. Run away, while they're not looking. I mean, while they're not looking, not while they're
Don't think.
staring.
Just drink. What? You never saw a guy with a chainsaw hand before? Hey, Evil, why don't you... Not my first rodeo. Well, I hope you took your vitamin. It's time to dance. Tell your buddies to stay away.
Haha, you're gonna get me when I'm doing one of these finishes.
Lifetime kicking evil's butt. Time for a dirt nap.
There we go. Reload the gun. And that's just a shotgun, isn't it? Yep, okay. We'll check out this last house before we move on. I never know whether the flag up or down means there's mail in America. I don't have that over here. Yeah, I heard you.
That, my friends, is how we do it. You're welcome.
Upstairs, you've got some stuff upstairs, okay. Long gun now. And gun ammo.
Anybody need a
I
light?
like to think if I was doing this,
I got a million of
I
them.
wouldn't be picking up all of the ammo. I'd only be picking up my ammo. Ah, see, this is a place to put
When you get back to hell, practice your
right
aim.
there. And then I will drink the ship cola.
Here's mud in your eye.
Oh, Ash, I'm not very environmentally conscious. Can I leap out the window? No. Alright, well. Let's have a look at the map. Only 2. Let's go, that's got all of the things at it, so let's go to the one at the far north this time. I think staying on the roads gets you spotted by more things, but it's a more direct route. Though of course I could just be saying things that I have no idea about. I'm carrying on my matchsticks. The Shampola though. This light actually reduces fear. It does. I don't need to reduce my fear, but I know that it does now. Oops, this one. This is one. Said look at the map, now I can go off the line and I'll be over here. We're at the place where we were before. Oh, is this the one where there was all those? Alright, okay. Right now.
Medication time.
Yep. Ratchet in the tree.
Oh yeah. Lifetime of kicking evil's butt. Not my first rodeo.
Sacrifice you on the altar, which probably isn't a great idea.
Time for a dirt nap.
Facing it entirely the wrong way. Thank you for waiting patiently. Somehow you missed me at the same time I missed you. That's great.
When you get back to hell, practice your aim.
Number 2 balance bar there. That's great. Thank you. Didn't kill you.
Kicking evil in the yard.
That's another Shampola. Oh.
Makes me feel like a young buck again.
Let me pick everything up. I don't know if I'm better at this, or if this is an easier mission, or something other than that. Or maybe this is just the first part of the mission, is my most likely guess. You know what? You horrible person! You can see I was liking something. How did you try and kill me while I was liking something? That's not nice. I mean, they're Deadites, so of course they're not nice, but hey. This is the one big guy. Coming.
What? You never saw a guy with a chainsaw hand before?
Right, now to try and find my way past this fence. Oh, nothing in there, unfortunately. Hello.
You feel that? Huh? That, my friends, is how we do it. You're welcome.
Right. Inside, and you're behind the counter. I assume that's your blood that is on my screen and I'm not bleeding from somewhere. Ow. Ow! Alright, maybe I am now bleeding from somewhere. That seems likely.
Don't think. Just drink.
Indeed. Have two of them. I don't want to pick it up until after I've looked everywhere. Can't remember what's upstairs. Just the shovel, okay. So, this is our last one. Let's go start the party.
Ah! Kill the wheel!
No? That was it? Ah, alright, okay. You've got enough Wiseman's broom to kick off the bash. Those carjacking hooligans won't be able to resist. Rewards. Survivor outfit, funeral attire. Okay, so it's for the older Ash. I don't remember him going to a funeral in the series, though. Yeah, I'm not all that remembering it. Got Nobi Knowledge recording number 2, and a new mission, kill 'em all. Not quite first time, but hey, I'll take it. Those creepy woods are brimming with Deadites. Somebody needs to clean house. Somebody with one hand and an S-mite carbine. Hail to the king. The picture looks like it's from the second film. Sorry, the TV series. Because those skinless type enemies only seem to appear in that one. Hey. Let's have a listen to Annie Nobi in 1982.
This is Annie Nobi at the ruins of Castle Kandar. My father made an astonishing discovery earlier this week. An ancient volume in surprisingly preserved condition. It is fully illustrated and includes extensive text that we identified as Sumerian. This would place the date of the book's writing sometime between 3100 and 2500 BCE, thousands of years before the construction of the castle itself, and most likely in southern Mesopotamia. Upon further examination, we found that the book was missing several pages. I am happy to report that upon my exploration of a deep pit beneath the ground of the castle courtyard, I located and retrieved all of the missing pages. Tomorrow, I will leave Castle Kandar for the United States, where I will rejoin Ed Getley and my parents to study and translate the book in full. This is Annie.
Alright, well, I mean, part of the conceit of the game is that you need to collect the pages of the book, so... Alright, okay. Interesting. I mean, the ash that looks... that's gotta be... I was gonna say, that looks like Evil Dead 1 ash. I think so. So, let's kill them all! Somebody needs to clean. Is there a clean-up detail? Not quite like that. Yeah, see, that looks very much like a very young Ash, but that bad guy, I don't think they were in the first one. Not that I can remember, anyway. Got 2 matchsticks. Find the car to get to the first Deadite infestation area. Okay. Got a gun. I've only got 10 bullets with it. And I can only punch. Oh, I've got a time limit. Until the sun goes down? Bloody tree, I didn't even see you. Right, there's the car. The car's not in great shape, but it's faster than running, so your strength to drive in between Deadite infestations. Alright.
The classic lives.
Why I'm driving the car there? Is it because I've got such a limited time? Or is it because they want to get me with a car? Alright, I am standing here in the middle of this field. Killed 12 Deadites. I haven't really got enough. Oh, goddamn, exploding things.
Give me some shit.
Are you going to explode now that I've killed you like that?
Honey, you got real ugly. Who's next, huh? Who's ready for some more? Well, ends the clock somewhere.
This, as long as the game never references the remake, I fully expect that to be some sort of DLC at some point. There is DLC supposedly coming for the game. Yeah, so I fully expect that to be to those characters to be added in at some point, if they can get the rights. Right, next one. Come here, car. How do I... That's the way I go backwards. Can I push you over? Nope, fine. Well, alright, I'm gonna shoot everybody with my carbine now, I guess. Because otherwise I'm gonna run out of time. Nobody mention my driving ever again, please. Oh, I'm almost scared. That's not great. Just lower it a little bit. Yeah, I don't really have time for... Okay, wobbly effect is gone. Let's keep moving. Really... Hey! Is that a car I can use? No. Maybe you can only use the classic car.
Gotta reload. Come get some.
Oh my god, you really need to be shot in the head to die. Wow, yeah. You had a lot of damage on you. Oh, a lot of health, sorry, and I wasn't doing much damage with the punches. Alright, maybe what I'll do is I'll spend a while looking around the first place. Around here. Seeing if there are things to pick up. And then I'll learn and be able to run and pick things up quickly. Alright, no, okay, I got all those things. Wow, I have no idea how physics works in this universe because that really shouldn't have done it. Okay, there's a ship. That's nice. Can I pick up one of these shovels? That would be great. Or a pitchfork, or anything. Okay, there's an amulet. Run people over in the car as well, eh? Let's follow hay. I'm not just going back through. No, I'm not just going back through the same place again. I'm not that stupid. You know, I've never seen the remake. I really should at some point just to see if it is as bad as people say it is. I mean, I've seen 2, which is kind of a remake. Ah, okay. Matchsticks. So there's quite a bit to pick up in this first area. It's how much time do I want? I mean, I've got no idea how many areas I need to clean.
Let's do this with the lights on.
Okay, back into the car then. There's a lot of stuff to pick up around here.
The classic lives.
Just empty boxes. I thought I saw something on top. I mean, I can't get in here, right? Let's park it out. Run in here, do that, go up here, where it will be an elevated area, be able to check Come back. Dodged into the explosion. So strong. I was trying to shoot that. There appears to be something as well.
Hold on, gotta reload. Well,
that is mildly surprising to me.
give me some sugar. Never disappoints. Hold on, gotta reload.
Alright, let's see if I can do this without making the car turn over. I do have 3 ambulances. I found in the first mission that it was best to save it for the boss encounter. And that you were quicker to use the ambulance than you were to heal, or at least that's the way it appeared to me. Whether that's true or not, not just me being an idiot, I don't know. Get out of the car. Axe.
Come down. Who's next, huh? Who's ready for more?
a ranged attack, do you? Well, that's a new thing. I didn't realise he could loot before. No, but that's it. Horde healing before the boss fight, exactly. I know, I didn't really think that you could run over and pick up all the stuff, because I didn't know there was stuff to get there. This is my third attempt at, at this one. So, you know, here's the thing, I'm not great at it. In fact, they always say come and watch me play video games badly. So, you know. Now, if only I could remember where things were. If only I had a memory greater than 2 seconds long. This is a hard mission, is it? Alright. Well, I guess with the time limit and everything, yes, I would expect it to be so. I remember there was stuff over here. Yeah, there we go. How hard, as a general idea of how hard you found things, how hard did you find the first mission? Because that one took me so many attempts to do. And the second one, however, it took me, what was it, 2 attempts?
The classic lives.
3 attempts maybe? Yeah, it was a lot shorter. 3 is carry any more long. Okay, only 30. Alright, no, just be punched to death.
Go ahead and run. Run home with your tail between your legs. Go cry to mama. Give me some sugar. All right, you primitive screwhead.
He used the screwhead line.
Hold on, guys. Chimps never disappoint.
Yeah, I can. Reload. You were fine until this one. And the second part, you charge the field with a loot without activating the enemies. Yep. And thanks for pointing out there was more ammo near the scarecrow. I've already flipped the buttons. So... Is this... Okay, so is this the second and final part, or is there another part after this?
Come to Papa.
Yeah, let's have the axe rather than sledgehammer. Nail bat. We'll have matchsticks just in case for some reason. And then.
Hold on, gotta reload.
Wow. Just chops. Use the amulet. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Haha. Can't do damage to me while I'm in how much you want to. Right. How many are there? There's 3. One of them is you, and the other 2 are ah! Wow. It's dead again.
Well, imps the clock somewhere.
Wait. So do I not need to kill those bad guys? Because I've killed 8 of 9. But you guys disappear. Oh! Why can I not dodge there? That's not great. And yeah, I should have used the amulet and I just wasn't paying attention. As I said, watch me play video games badly. Tried desperately to remember where I saw things in all of those times I have run around here. Remember there's some over here. I don't know what the matches do for me in this. Whoa. Just watch my health and shields. Yeah. If I could do that, I wouldn't be saying I wouldn't be playing video games then. But yeah, I will attempt it, thanks.
Some sugar. Go cry to mama.
You had to look at a tutorial on YouTube. Well, fortunately, I have not done that.
Come get some.
Or unfortunately, I don't know. Alright, reload. Maybe I will come back, maybe I will look at one of where the items are, because that is a thing that most of them are. So I don't spend all my time running around.
Come to Papa.
Don't need any of those. How am I doing for health? I'm alright. Pop a shield. Alright, so do I not need to kill the bosses? I just need to kill the Deadites. There was more... more enemies than I need to kill.
Alright, you primitive screwhead.
I need to kill them all. That's a shame.
Honey, you got real ugly.
Oh, that's why there's more of you. Because you did the... Ow. Ow, stop that. Yeah, I just noticed. Ugh. I am the tutorial, yeah. Or you are the tutorial because you're telling me all the things, that's great. And... I saw that I was about to die and I went, yeah, alright, that's great. I'll be able to heal in a second, but no, I got lightning zapped. Well, at least I can get over there consistently, you know, so I'm not completely useless. And here I am honing all my skills like this. So that's... And I do finally play multiplayer, which I haven't done yet, and you know, that's not because I don't want to, it's because I want to unlock all of these things first of all. Well, everybody can see the kind of quality gameplay they'll be getting with me.
Hello, gorgeous. You are a sight for sore eyes.
Does the duplicate that it makes, does that disappear after a time? Would I be wasting damage and ammo if I was to be shooting it? I should turn that way and then just close. Let me out.
Alright, you primitive screwhead.
off your head. That is why I didn't have to kill you. That is one of their abilities, I remember that. Being able to throw off their heads. Pull off their heads and throw it as an attack. But it kills the Deadite. You got any exciting things in here? Spare a short time doing that. Ideally like some cola. Alright.
Chimps never disappoints.
Run. In the car. If I do this again, perhaps I could, put the car in the right direction. And not drive into trees. Uh-oh, the car's smoking. Doesn't look like I'll be using it to run things over.
Oh, this'll dissect a Deadite just fine.
Alright then. Let's go.
Give me some sugar.
Very first thing. Scream. Oh, you're resistant to ranged attacks, are you?
Go ahead and run. Run home with your tail between your legs. Go cry to mama.
Oh! Hey, everybody! I didn't die.
Ah, tastes like home.
I used a single bullet. Go me. Alright, now. Drive carefully. Oh, this is the dead end, though. Ah, there we go. That was a thing that happened. You got any stuff in here that I can pick up? Nope. Okay. Onwards.
Ha! I made light. Let's see
Yeah,
you
you did.
primitives do that.
Wasted some time. Only got 5 minutes. Which to get 200 odd meters and kill everybody. I don't know. I'm sure I can do it. Come on, Ash. Get your stamina back. Ignore the house. Don't go in there. Even if there's loads of goodies that would make this game easier. Alright, horrible beasties. Nope. I'm happy with my thing. Alright, everybody. ow, ow.
Death shall be swift.
You? Maybe. Oh, come on. Alright, you die first. Alright?
Hold on, gotta reload. Hold on, gotta reload.
Yeah, but I don't think you can live up to this. Ah! Yeah! Woo! Thank you! Hey, we got Amanda Fisher. New Nobi recording, and it's not going to let us go. You blew their butts, Kingdom Come. Got a little cardio, and rid the forest of Deadites. Everybody wins. Except evil. Huzzahs. Alright, well, let's have a listen.
This is Professor Raymond Nobi, Department of Ancient History, log entry number 2. I believe I have made a significant find in the castle of Kandar. Having journeyed there with my wife Henrietta, my daughter Annie, and Associate Professor Ed Getley. It was in the rear chamber of the castle that we stumbled upon something remarkable. Naturum de Monto, the Book of the Dead. My wife and I brought the book to this cabin, where I could study it undisturbed. It was here that I began the translations. The book speaks of a spiritual presence, a thing of evil that roams the forests and the dark bowers of man's domain. It is through the recitation of the book's passages that this dark spirit is given license to possess the living. Repeated here are the phonetic pronunciations of those passages. Kanda Estrata Amantos. Ir Gretz Gat Nos Veratos. Kanda Amantos Kanda. What was that? Henrietta? Are you alright, darling? Henrietta? This is Professor Raymond Nobi.
And there we go. I mean, okay, so he didn't know that it was an evil thing which would actually cast magic. The game seems a lot louder than me again, does it? Duh. I keep adjusting these things. I will spend some time mixing with going with the audio, but hey, after we're done here. Alright. Well, let's have a quick look and see where Amanda Knowles fits in this. Ah, she's a support character. What exciting abilities does she have? Ammo for days! When I activate this ability allows you to temporarily fire your ranged weapon without expending any ammunition. For 7 seconds. That's not bad. I can't remember if you were the sheriff character, or pretending to be the sheriff, or trying to track down somebody from the TV series. Oh, there we go. She was the police, okay. Trusty sidearm. Start the match with a pistol. Okay, that's nice. And you've just got your standard default outfit. Oh, should have spent the point while I was there. Might as well. Increase the range of ranged weapons. And let's have a look at Ash's funeral attire, shall we? Oh. Well, that's obviously from the series, but I don't remember when you went to a funeral. But hey. Oh, you know what? We can hear it in her own words, can't we?
can't explain what happened to Detective Carson in that house.
Ah,
My
yes.
partner, my friend. And then he was... something else.
Taken over.
He was sick. At first, I thought I couldn't trust my eyes. Then I saw the same thing again in the bookstore. And the diner. This Ash guy isn't someone I'd normally trust, but at this point, he's my best option to stop this thing.
Funeral of his wife. Huh. I need to go back and rewatch the series then, because I do not remember that. I mean... who knows? Never mind. That's a thing for another time. Let's have a look at this. And see, it's not going to let us go. Hey, it's Pablo. Pablo's not the kind of guy to let a friend down. Tonight, he found this note. Hey, little buddy, the woods are so crowded. Let's go hunting. Grab a car and meet me at my place at Fairview Campground. BYOWAA. Weapons and ammo. You're a pal. Ash. Oh. You are pal. Ash. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the horrible, horrible rendition there. Pablo's not... oh, and that's the same thing. When he met his daughter. Huh. Maybe I haven't seen that part of the series. Is that in... I've seen the first two, but I just haven't had a chance to get around to seeing 3 yet. Alright. Let's just see what you got. Fine. Champ Cola. Long gun ammo. You haven't got a long gun yet. Oh. Yeah, season 3, yeah. So I've only seen like the first episode of season 3. I just haven't had a chance to watch it since they put it out on Netflix. Oh.
The devil is always waiting. Shadows.
Nah, we'll stick with the pistol. He said, seeing things over in the corner that he's going to pick up anyway. Anything down here in the basement? Anybody want to jump out at me? Oh. No capacity damage. No, we'll stick with the revolver rather than the pistol. Matchsticks. I don't know why I'm turning on the light. I don't think it does anything in the missions. Alright, car. You don't like me, and I don't like you. But between the two of us... I'm turning on the light anyway. I mean, it's not as if I need it for anything. Weapons? Ammo? No? Alright, out the window. And we'll just run over there. You're not gonna give me anything. Yeah, if I can get that hatchet again. Oh, you haven't got any finishers. Or at least you're not... Aha! Quick, no, let me pick that up. Ash isn't here. No notes, no clues. Not gonna help him. Elbro. He's got shaman knowledge. Oh, that's just the... Right, that's the... That's not a weapon. That's just the thing. Alright, come on. I could have done that and saved... Well, I guess I don't need time in this instance. Alright. I'll have a machete.
Time to carve a path through evil.
I can't have two machetes, can I? No, alright. Okay, so there's going to be a special weapon as well to find. Reload gun. Run back to car. Run around car. Oh, you're not the car. I thought you were right here. Healing right now. Oh. Oh, damn it. How did you kill the car so quickly? Yep. You putting that knife right next to his head was definitely the way to kill that person. I think that's what you were trying to do before, wasn't it? Uh-oh. You are very fearful, Pablo. I'm not even at the area.
Oh, I'm losing it, man!
I was hoping... Oh, stop that. Uh-oh. Ah! Don't push me in there. Drink my champ cola.
So thirsty.
Oh.
Oh, I learned this one from Ash.
Where are the other Deadites? Oh. Out! Stop pushing me in there, you horrible people! Ah! Hey, look, I know you're trying to kill... Oh. Let me back in! There we go. Ah! Nope, won't have the meat cleaver, thank you. Albaroja's gone. Definitely something going on. The amulet I gave you. We can read through it before. Find it. This amulet makes you nearly invisible to Deadites, but don't get too close to them. If one of them senses you're present, they'll all attack you. Oh, okay. Nice. If I could have a Shemp Cola as well, that'd be great. Hear a voice. Nephew, your powers have surpassed my own. You don't need me. Find Ash's possessed hand. It will point you towards Ash. Literally. Because it's a hand. Well, I don't want that right now. I want Champ Cola.
That'll keep me on my feet for a while.
Okay, thank you for reminding me again. Oh, I guess. All those Deadites that I killed when I was up here with the car. Those must be the ones I'm trying to avoid right now. Nobody can see me. Iron Ash's possessed hand. Nope. Oh, I'll have a rare machete. leap over that, of course not. It's too high up. Well, at least I've avoided some of the Deadites. Yeah, I see you. Possessed hand is forever searching for its owner, and is the key to finding Ash Williams. Alright. It's gone, the possessed hand is not cooperating. Why aren't you chasing it? Find Ash's possessed hand at dead end. Oh! We've been there before. That was one of the places where we picked up a bottle. Alright, okay. Oh, I should reload. As I'm one bullet down. Oh, you saw me. Oh. Jaggedy teeth. Anybody else? Alright, well, I mean, if you're going to come and find me later... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Let me back to the place where the hand was. Nope, still not there, just double checking. There's going to be a mini boss fight, is there? Okay, cool. I'll do it when I get closer. I'll run a bit faster because I was going to say I don't need to. There's no time limit on this one. But I guess the time limit is the fear. Except now I guess I can search these houses while I'm here.
Shine bright, little light.
Here we are at dead end. Let's just go straight. Hello! Please stop that. Stop that, you hurt me! Oh, you're gonna... No, you're not gonna explode.
I can do this all day.
That one's dead. You... There we go. What is that? What is... Oh, it's Vault. I thought it was something I was trying to pick up, but no, it's just me being stupid.
Tearing evil and evil.
Alright. Getting ready. Aha! Blue. Meat cleaver. Champ dollar. Amulet. Ooh. No. Nope. I won't have the blunderbuss. I'll stick with what I got. I don't want to swap out for a shotgun either. I'll be with you in a second, hand. I'm just, you know, picking everything up. Okay, this is the special weapon ammo, the crossbow. I quite enjoyed that, but no, I'll stick with the revolver. The fact that it's giving me all of these things makes me think more bosses. Ash's possessed hand is pointing towards the gas station. Must be where Ash is. Possessed hands never lie. Oh, there's more over here. And more. Well, I don't like this. Can't carry any more ammo. Well, I'll have another Shemp Cola. Just try sneaking. Well, I failed that immediately, didn't I? Oh. Yeah, you don't get to explode when I'm doing finishers. Just one mission location. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in my ability to handle Deadites when they come at me one-on-one. When there's lots of them. What exciting things are happening at the bus stop this time. Oh, we got Pine Grove Village. Stuff I can't look at. Are they all wearing their lights sort of up here? I hadn't noticed that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Thanks, gas and go. It's the safest way. Okay. Are you telling me that I'm still invisible or not? That doesn't sound good. Ah, well. Oh my goodness, you're tough. And time for a cola. You can use the amulet.
Nothing little chefs can't fix.
It's not a... That's not it. Right? Oh. You're on the other side of this wall. That's great.
I really screwed it up this time. Help!
Yeah, matches. Alright. Hey there, Ash. Oh, there's another ammo. Hey, little buddy, I'm not doing so good. We gotta get out of here. The car's outside, but it's out of gas. Go find some. And don't get killed.
Hey, buddies! You don't have to save me, but your life's gonna be a lot easier if you do. Oh!
Sneaky
I'm
sneak.
not your hero.
Oh, I'm going entirely the wrong direction. You did mean shield. Good. gonna find me some bad guys. I was gonna say, gonna find me some bad guys and avoid them, but you know, ow! Ow! Well. Oh. Why are you just standing there? Oh well. Never mind. You can avoid all the enemies. Alright, so here I am. Now it makes him nearly invisible to Deadites. Fire first. I mean, I assume you don't mean shoot. Left side. Alright. Can I get up there? No, I can't get up there. Left side, fear. Right, yeah, okay, I get you.
Banishing the dark, one light at a time.
Almost completely filled up, or almost hit the fear level thing there. Alright, there we go. Done with the lantern. Where the red light is on the left. Okay. Down here to avoid them all. Cool. Ah. Oh no, you're looking the other way as well. Around the back, not inside. Alright, we'll have a shout cola. Gasoline! Get the gas from Shockley Autos. Alright, back out the way I came. There's one you need to avoid at the red light. Okay. Right, that's you, and now you've gone away. Alright. Out we go. Now, onwards. Not gonna be running. Just that's how you attract, I guess. No items or anything to pick up here? Okay. Now it's easy, is it? Okay. Remember, your easy is probably my incredibly difficult. That was my fault for running. Okay, downstairs. No, yeah? Upstairs? No, looks downstairs. Hey, we've been here. Admittedly, we were Ash when we were here. Am I... No, so it was outside round the back. And not at all where I thought it was going to be. Fine. I'll just go back the way I can. Wait, no, because I can't. When you say easy, you mean easy to miss, right? Because I have done that. No. What is... How can I be this dumb? Is it above me? Yes! How did I... Oh, well, whatever. Get gas from Shockley Auto. Alright. Smoke kills. Well, never mind. We have... There we go. We've alerted them to our presence. At least we have the exciting music now. Well, not the sneaky sneak music. We have a boss at the last mission. Alright. You gonna let me in? Yeah, alright. Defeat one. Hellos. Oh. You're way outside over there. Can I even shoot you? I can. Hey, stop that! Ash is waiting, get to the car. And indeed, did indeed, just shoot the shit out of them. Wait, are you back? Or was that your body disintegrating? Eh. Either way. Alright, let's use up our things, seeing as we're just trying to get to the car.
I needed that.
And I've still got 2 amulets and 2 health collars if things go bad. So, you know. Follow the road? No. Why wouldn't I run across country and through all these bushes and vault over things when I had to? Going the straight line rather than... Alright, okay. Anybody? Have they all disappeared? Looks like they've all disappeared. Enter the vehicle.
This car is Ash's everything.
You've got to draft it. Step on it. Drive carefully. Try not to hit the enemies. Alright. Oh, because otherwise we'll destroy the vehicle? My fear level is too high. I'm in a car. Oh well.
I got this.
I don't got this.
I'm ready for anything.
When you say you're ready for anything. Oh my god. I am so good. #1 car driver. No, I didn't need the fire in the end, thank you very much. But I unlocked Pablo, which is great. Pablo Simon Belief. And we got the next recording and the next mission, Homecoming King. Saved the prophesized one and got away with his sweet ride. Time to go somewhere warm. Maybe Jacksonville. Why do you... Took you ages to finish this one. Alright. Well, let's see what this says.
Please, Henrietta, stay away. I know now that my wife has become host to a
Thank you very much for saying I did it first time.
The only way to stop
Great.
those possessed
Wouldn't
by
have done
the
it without your
spirits
help,
of the
I'm
book
sure.
is through the act of bodily dismemberment. I would leave now to avoid this horror, but for myself, I have seen the dark shadows moving in the woods, and I have no doubt that whatever I have resurrected through this book is sure to come calling for me. Nevertheless, I have not yet relinquished all hope. The book contains a passage pertaining to a savior, an angel from the heavens who was prophesied to have destroyed evil. Included in the pages is an incantation said to summon the savior. I will attempt to call him forth to remedy my ailing wife and, God willing, save me as well. I know you're in there.
Oh, I would like to have heard what the incantation to summon Ash is. The angel from the heavens. You haven't done the last one, so you can't help me there. Alright, well, before we do that, let's have a look at Pablo. Yeah, he's a support character. I thought he would be. Alright, well, you can spend a point on your ship, and then activate this skill to begin crafting an amulet, and then drop it to the ground on completion. Well, well, well. That's a nice little skill. Free shield for anybody. Particularly if you had spent your upgrades, your in-game upgrades, on the shield bar skill, so that you could refill 2 shield bars for every used amulet you use. That would be great. And here we are. Infernal camouflage demons are no longer able to detect you using demon vision. Nice. Begin the match with an additional amulet, and your shield bar will gradually recover over time until you have at least 1 full bar. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Alright, tell me about your character. Oh no, show me your outfits. Just the default one? Alright, now tell me about yourself.
When I was a kid, my uncle Brujo would say, "Fear the devil. Evil is always waiting in the shadows." He told me that when that time came, El Jefe would rise to stand against it. I always thought he was crazy. Now, I may not be El Jefe, but I can see the time has come. The time to rise and stand against the evil.
Yep, you did good in the series. Yeah, save those changes as I spent my 1 skill point. I am surprised that you didn't play as no, not collection, sorry, missions. I'm surprised you didn't play as different people, like the ones you are going to unlock. I mean, because there's no real difference in them overly. I mean, okay, maybe because Pablo there had the invisibility, but that was more story-based than it was a mechanic for the game. Still, let's have a look. Nothing will stop him. Arthur is on his way, and he's really pissed. Homecoming King. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to... I mean, the only one they didn't do that with, really, is Amanda. But hey, the tables have turned. Find the Kandarian dagger at flight 666. Okay, just punching. Let's have a look around. You've crashed a car, have you? Alright. We have anything exciting in here? Oh, we got a Champ Cola. What magical bottles are these which contain fine healing potions? Or whatever King Arthur is going to say. Right, now it says car. I don't see car. And I'm not sure Arthur would know how to drive a car. Oh, hello! You're gonna... Oh, there's two of you. Alright, okay. Yeah, lost your shield quickly there, didn't you, when your balance well went away? Oh, did somebody hit me from behind there? Were they trying to do something to me? No? Is this the shovel? It is, it's the shovel. Oh. Come on, let me face this way. That is what you were doing. I have lost a lot of health over that. And yeah, this is the shovel tip. Improvised spear.
I shall fight for our very souls.
I will heal.
I am
It's worth looting houses, you say. Alright. Oh, that was... Ow, stop that! Whatever you're doing. Well, I'm so glad we saw the inside of that house for that finishing move. That was great. Anybody else? Oh. He said nope, and then he heard someone right behind him. There's two of you. Oh. Oh, come on. Threw it into their faces. That's great. Well, Arthur, don't you do things? Well, you're a good fighter. May not be the chosen one. There we go. Okay, so not into Boston Cave. But over it, or around it? Can I get up here? No. Why would they make it so that you could go up and climb that tiny gap? It's right there.
Our old men from the future loudmouth braggarts.
Lines from the film said. Just to add to the idea and cement the character in your mind when you don't know anything else about it. Ah! Tree! Right. Hello. I don't know whether I was meant to be able to sneak up on you like that or not. Oh.
You were warned.
Oh, ow. Stop that. Oh, I can't really see underneath there, so, you know. Oh, is this... Yeah, this is one of those objectives. Well, let's kill everybody first, then. Or are they... infinite people? Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Things lose arms pretty easily. I don't know if that's because of the weapon I have.
Tie shoelaces untied.
Did they have shoelaces in King Arthur's time, or is that an anachronism? Ah. A meat hammer. No, thank you. Oh, trees. Oh, and I'm almost dead.
Kneel before me so I may remove thy head.
Oh, come on, I was drinking. I was almost done with the...
My
There we go.
vitality is restored.
It's really not. Ah, face the way. There we go. No, I'll keep with what I got. Quite like this bit. Oh! You did an area effect. I'm out of heals, so I'll use that. On to the next house. Oh no, that's the house that it was in, wasn't it? Yeah. I had the meat hammer. Ah, alright, Shemko lot.
My wounds are removed.
Oh. I'm really not good with the timing on those long range attacks. I assume, given that we're Arthur, that the special weapon will be a crossbow. Who knows? damage against those things is great, because you want to try and remove their shield as fast as possible. Or attack them from behind, apparently.
You were warned.
Alright, let's try and deal with like several of you at once.
You were warned.
Yep, you will just stand around and let me finish off this one without any real, you know, don't get in on the fighting. And then we'll go and pick up these pages of this book. Oh, I can't get inside. Oh, I can get inside now. Oh. Ooh, an epic meat cleaver. No, I want balance bar damage like I've got. There's another amulet. An epic lumberjack axe. Ooh. That does more balance bar damage by a lot, so yeah, alright. And it ups the range as well, but you're a lot slower. Alright, still, I'll have that. Now, I can do that.
I will not be fully right. In the name of all that is holy.
Alright, so if I pick up that, are you going to spring up? That would be interesting. I'm not going to do that though. I'm gonna... Do you have a... You do have one. And yes, it's just stuck to the front of you again. Alright, well, if that's what you want to do. There's an amulet. And there's the book. Use the lost pages to complete the Necronomicon and defeat the forces of evil. Alright. The wave of enemies is closing. Show no mercy. Alright. There you are. Where are you coming from? Oh, I missed you entirely. I was facing the wrong way. That was horrible. I'll heal.
A potent remedy.
Get the pages was also the basic premise of the Slender Man game. Well, this is no Slender Man. Let me tell you that. Let me move my head slightly. Yeah, okay. Ah, you have.
Thou shalt be crushed under my...
Oh. Oh, it didn't kill you.
Hell must not triumph.
All right. Okay.
I will not be fully right.
Did you regain your shield? You haven't got any arms. If you beat me now, that's going to be most distressing. There we go. Okay, and what have we got on you? Special weapon ammo. And an epic crossbow.
There's one
Wow.
I recognize.
There we go. And a shimp collar here. Yum yum yum. Storm is closing in. Get to the rift in space and time. Oh. Oh. It's an all-American crossbow, apparently. Alright, fine. Whatever. How did I not see that there were all these people standing right here? How stupid am I? Please, don't answer.
The righteous need not fear the likes of you. I am rejuvenated.
Yep. And we're standing next to a flame. Do I need to get underground? Because it's down, and now I can't. Ah, I can drop through. Huzzah! Here it is. Oh, hey, Ash! Oh! I've only got seconds in which to do it. Okay, didn't realise that. I am not doing well there. No, I've got 10 seconds with which to defeat Ash. I'm out. I'll take the bleeding out. Jeez. Alright. Well, did I spend a load of time just mucking around at the top when I didn't see that I had the time and I was in the right place, etc.? Because I suspect that's what happened. Because I don't think a minute to defeat Ash is long enough time. Alright, back into the house. Let's do this. Oh, big cleaver.
Blade?
And look, there was a thing here all along and I missed it. There's no spear this time. Alright, okay. I'll take the meat cleaver. I mean, not that skeletons have any meat to cleave, but hey. Wow, I mean, you're doing a lot of damage, but not enough damage to the balance beam bar.
The righteous need not fear the likes of you.
Anything down here to collect? No. Because it seems to be semi-randomized where objects and things are. even doing these missions. Alright, house. I'm searching you before I go into the other place. Yeah, alright, well I've...
In my hand, 'tis a holy avenger!
It's a meat cleaver! Oh. Why did you suddenly look up? Well, there's an amulet. Is there somebody above us? Is that why you suddenly looked up? Yes. Oh. Another Shampola. And there we go. Well, onwards to the dagger first? I forget. Hey, there we go.
Evil must not triumph.
Back on the improvised spear. I mean, I don't even think I need to be... Wow! I don't think I need to be fighting here. I might just move on, I was about to say, before I died horribly, in a horrible manner. Alright, you know what? We will save this one for tomorrow. Or no, not for tomorrow, because tomorrow is Saturday. And I will not be streaming Saturday or Sunday. I will be back on Monday to do some more exciting... Okay, let's ultra professionally go over to the ending screen. There we go, where I'm an even smaller thing. You can see my face. So yes, I will not be streaming Saturday or Sunday. Back on Monday though. Before that, however, Friday night, or let's see, 11, so what's that, 12, 13, 14 hours from now, I will be on the Steam Still Murder channel, doing a exciting RPG, using the old school essential system we're going to be using this week. So I don't know what character I've got there or anything. It'll be fun and games to see what's going on. But yeah, until then, thank you so very much for being here. Why have you been here watching it, whether live and in person or later on the VOD? You're amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you for just being here and, you know, doing things and watching me and commenting along. That's great. Thanks a lot for that. I hope to catch you back here on Monday. If not, I have been Richard, and this whole thing has been LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And you all have fun. Except, of course, that says start. No, it says off. Why does the stream say not off? Oh well, look, now I'm talking all over the stuff. Hey, you all have fun.